In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good night, everyone, and get ready because it's time for the late chip at the video store.
Today I was going to be like, don't mention the theme song. Kelly, you do it every single week. Don't mention the theme song. But backstage, both you and I are going like, it does. It just gets me so psyched. Like it's always a good time when you hear Nazaro's voiceover. Good night, everybody. And the music and everything, it's just great. Good morning, good evening, good to you all. Mike, how are you going today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Big smiles. So yes, it is a glorious Saturday morning. It is still nice sunny summer weather. So yeah, doing good. If you're here, give us a hi, hello, hey. We always like to see who we've got in the morning and say hi to everyone, or evening. I always say morning, and I try so hard to say evening, but it's just like the light.
Even the show is called Late Shift.
Well, filibuster. Mike, we have an amazing topic today. Can we say good morning to Jake, please?
Oh, yes.
Where is he?
Yeah,
Jake is here. Yo, here like he said he would be. So we are up early on a Saturday morning. It's great. The topic today, one I've like brainstormed for ages because morning was definitely like one of the first brainstorms I had. So like a year ago, I've been holding on to this one because this is just like the perfect interlope of music and movies, because sometimes we talk like best scores, best soundtracks, but a lot of the times there's just some movies that have a fire CD single release and music video to accompany it, but might just have like the shittiest other. James already roasting Jake in the chat. It's not a Saturday morning, that's not happening. No, but sometimes, so I think like My Heart Will Go On just being the biggest song ever, or otherwise, it's a good chance for family movies or comic book movies and such to have a CD single to promote along. And especially like I think of the 80s and 90s as really defining this genre, because I remember like going down and getting CD single for like Shrek, and I'm a Believer and things like that. The Smash Mouth cover of I'm a Believer definitely sat in my CD collection. But then I had the soundtrack. Not great. Whatever song the Baha Man brought for that one wasn't a banger. So I'm keen to see. We already have customers. We have eager customers at the desk today. Please bring someone in. And I want to know what Bar's cooking for dinner.
Jim!
We've got Jim!
Kelly!
Love the sweatshirt.
Oh, you do? Funny, because my pick for the best song released for a film, shout out to my good friend Brooklyn Vale. I'm going to pick All the Stars for Black Panther. I'll be honest, the song itself is not as good as Shallow from A Star Is Born from the same year, obviously. But it's a good song, and it just warms my heart in here that it still to this day upsets Brooklyn that it lost to a better song. It lost the Oscar to a better song. So that's where it holds a special place in my heart, even above other songs about certain periods in time by Fresh Prince rappers that I won't say later. Thanks, Jake.
I agree. This is one that's like, because the other way I approach this question is like, what did I add to my Spotify like immediately? And so like, this is definitely one that you can listen to outside the movie, but also what it means for this film when it was being released, how important it was. And so I really love this choice. Mike, what do you think of this one?
Oh, yeah. I think it's a really Good choice. That's one of the big things I remember from Black Panther
Yes.
is that song. 1000%.
Yeah.
Of course it was, Mike. Not the like evil white people or any whatever you are. The song at the end's pretty good. That's the best part of this for me. It's like, okay, Mike, sure.
Dude, thanks for coming on your ass.
I'll see you guys next time. I'll return Black Panther now.
Damn.
Bye, Alex.
God damn it.
Oh god. Oh, that's the other good point. Is like sometimes giving these artists an opportunity to be on these big blockbuster hit songs, like you get to find these other artists that you might not have already heard. Like getting featured on something of one of these big movie singles is great. Crab Rangoon. Sorry, that took me out for a second. Like that sounds amazing. I would like some of that. How spicy though? How spicy we're talking? Like that's what I need to know. Mike, we have customers. Bring someone in, please.
We got Tuit doing the bloom. He's doing the bloom.
The what?
The bloom from Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah. I mean, a little more.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
Nick, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing well, and my legs feel fine. So, like, we're good. It's very windy
Good
out.
to know.
Well, like, because his legs didn't feel good. That's why
Yeah.
he was like that.
Nick, what is your choice for what's a great movie single?
Listen, you want it to you straight, you come to Nick. I'm a man of honesty and integrity. Taylor Swift sucks. I hate Taylor Swift. Genuinely not a fan. But whatever, a lot of people are. It's fine. But this is how you know I give it to you straight. She has one song in her entire repertoire that I'm a big fan of. The name of that song is Crazier from 2009's Hannah Montana the movie.
Not where I thought this was going. Please elaborate.
Oh, God. So, like, don't like Taylor Swift. Think she's bad. But there's a moment in this film after they do the hoedown, throwdown, and, everyone's sort of winded down, and, it's afterwards. And Robbie Ray, because his name can't be Billy Ray in the movie, it's got to be Robbie Ray, goes to dance with Lorelai, who's, like, the love interest, like, farmhand that, like, Miley's trying to set her down with. Anyway, he goes to dance with her, and then it's sort of like an open mic night kind of thing, and this girl just sort of goes up to, like, sing an open mic night song, and it's Taylor Swift. And she sings this song called Crazier, and it's genuinely a good song, and I actually enjoy listening to it. It's very sweet. It's very, like, soft. It's a good slow dancing song. And I usually think her voice is terrible. I think it's pretty good on this one. And yeah, a lot of songs came out of this. The Climb came out of this movie, but, like, Crazier is a gem. And my girlfriend loves Taylor Swift. I hate Taylor Swift, but I'll give her this one.
I definitely thought this was going in the direction Bar put it as a safe and sound. I definitely thought that's where we were heading. So I appreciate the turn to the left. And I hadn't even thought of The Climb. That is also one that really, like, overtook everything. Crazy is not one I'm familiar with, but you have sold me, sir. So I got it straight down the line, delivered straight at me. I will go find this afterwards. Mike, what do you think of this choice?
I have not seen the movie or heard the song, so I can't really
you talk
say.
about the hoedown throwdown, like me and Mike are just like, yeah, we know it. Like,
I had a feeling this might be a lesser known one, but anyway, yeah. Let's check it out.
I'll definitely check it out.
Okay, great.
Nick, thanks for coming on and giving us your take.
Thank you, Nick.
Bye.
Mike, I keep crying laughing. Like, it is so good. Already some amazing choices we were seeing today. Mike, throw that link back up in the chat. If you aren't already waiting backstage and you're watching us, please jump on. This has been a real blast already today. Mike, please bring someone in.
So we got the man that's usually in the car, but he's not. Space.
Yo, what's up?
How you going today, now?
Doing great. Yeah, I just got home from dinner, so I didn't have time to boot up my computer, so I'm just on my bed.
I like
Oh,
it.
what was for dinner? I just like knowing what people are eating at this time. What was for dinner?
Oh, for dinner, I had fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Yep.
Very nice. Very nice. Gotta say it as a Kiwi though. Fish and chips.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming going on? What's your answer for this evening?
Yeah, so there were, as most people, there were a number of songs I could have chose from. I am choosing one that was not nominated for Best Original Song, even though it absolutely should have been. In fact, last year when Rolling Stone did their top 500 new songs of all time, this song was their number 2 song of all time. I am going back to 1989, Another Summer, and I am picking Fight the Power by Public Enemy. This is one of those songs that it's so good and so famous that most people don't know that it is from Do the Right Thing. I actually decided to grab the Criterion Blu-ray right here. But yeah, like this song is just, it's so good. It's the one that opens the movie, and like one of my favorite openings to a movie ever is just Rosie Perez just dancing to this song. Just and just like the lyrics are angry, just like in a way the movie is. It deals with a lot of themes that the movie deals with. I think this. I'm so sorry, Barb, but I
I should finish this dinner first and come on. So go, keep going.
yeah, no, this song is just it's one of the greatest songs like of all time, let alone from a movie, and just it's iconic, it's incredible. There are so many things that like many people smarter than me have talked about this song, just like Elvis is a hero to most, but he never meant shit to me. Like, let's go. Like it's an incredible song.
I love this choice, and I like the way you articulated it, like just how big it's become outside of just the movie, that people forget that this is from the movie, and is such an awesome opening. Mike, what do you think of this pick?
Oh yeah, it's an amazing song, and it works so well with that movie. And I totally agree that it has surpassed the movie for sure.
Payson, thanks for coming on and giving us your choice.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thanks so much, Mike. Have a good night.
Thank you, Payson.
Awesome. Can we highlight Jake's comment? Just for a bit. Bought the song on iTunes back in 2014 because the song slept so hard, and I just watched Do the Right Thing for the first time. It's great. Love it. Mike, who we got next?
We got Melissa.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Hey, Kat. I want to bring my cat now. Cat's always welcome. Oh my goodness. Melissa, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Very good. What is your choice for the best song released for a film?
Yes, my choice is Somewhere Over the Rainbow from The Wizard of Oz. This song is very iconic. It's a good song about hope, and there's been so many great like covers ever since the film. And I mean, this is probably my favorite version of the song though, but yeah, I had to choose this one as the best song for a film.
An absolute classic, and it is another one that sort of almost transcended the film. Like you always know it's tied to The Wizard of Oz, but you do hear a lot of covers and a lot of standalones. I like the ukulele cover, the more slowed down one that you hear like played in movies and now ads and stuff. But that was beautiful too. I remember like singing this song in choir back in the day. Like it's a good all ages classic, beautiful notes, beautiful melody, and Judy Garland. It's timeless. I love this choice. Mike, what do you think of this one?
Oh yeah, I think it's an awesome choice. I love it in Wizard of Oz, and also one of my favorite '90s movies, Face Off. And also,
hell yeah,
yeah, it's fucking great version in that one. I love it. But yeah, it's a perfect pick for sure.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say because I'm just like it's fucking timeless.
Yeah. It is what it is. Like, yes, absolutely. It is one of the biggest movie songs of all time. So I'm glad it got brought up today. Melissa, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Melissa.
But cat, cat. Someone else come on and bring that cat. So who is going to say "I am the tiger"?
You should jump on and say "I am the tiger." Damn it!
Come on and talk about it, because yes, we've had Do the Right Thing, but I was expecting a lot more 80s and such, a lot more 80s and 90s. So, I think more 80s or 90s is coming my way. Mike, bring someone on, please.
Well, we got to bring on Jake Meister.
I got the wiggle swingers, so what am I saying?
You saw it.
Jake, how are you doing this morning? I get to say morning.
Great.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. I don't start work for another couple hours, so I'm able to be here finally. Yay,
awesome.
I'm back.
Awesome. What is your choice for the best song released for a film?
This is tough. This is really tough. I love songs. I love music. I love that in films. And I was tough, as I usually am, tough between two choices. I really wanted to pick Hero from Spider-Man, but I had to put my Spider-Man bias out of it, and I'm not going to pick it because I'm going to pick something even better, I think. Back in the 80s, my mum was a big fan of this one movie, and she made me watch it. It was the first movie that I saw in this franchise. You both love it because it's 80s and it's Australian related. I was a big fan of the franchise, and my mum was a big fan of Thunderdome, and Tina Turner especially.
Yes.
We all had to know one thing: we don't need another hero. When that plays during the end credits, and that music video was everything. I don't know about you, Mike, but Kelly, you and I, growing up in Australia, that was everywhere. Tina Turner was a huge thing for Australian culture, and my mum was just obsessed with Tina Turner, and that was a song that played every time, like all the time we go on like a holiday trip, like down south or up north. Like that's a song that we would always hear, and it's a banger song. I was listening to it last night just to make sure that I this is the one as I was heading home from work, and I was just like, we don't need another hero. It's it's bittersweet, it's melancholy, but it's also just like really beautiful, and like the lyrics that Tina's has written is just like really beautiful about like just we are the lost generation and out in the ruins. It's just really beautiful stuff, and just it's a beautiful song. And it's like the most like we talk about songs from movies, but this is the one where it's like people like two men enter, one man leaves. Like people remember certain stuff from Thunderdome and Master Blaster, but like the most iconic thing from Thunderdome is the Tina Turner song. Like that's like the first thing most people, I would assume, would think about when they think of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. So I just think it's a beautiful song, and I think it was the right choice for me, this one.
I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. I think that is the most iconic thing of the film is the song and the single release for it, and choosing Tina Turner to do so. Like I love when you get like musicians turned actors and they release like awesome song for the film.
And she's really good in the movie.
Yeah. We went to a 80s movie cover band, me and Alan, and they started playing We Don't Need Another Hero. And I'm like, just wait for it. And as it drops, I'm like, ready, go. And then everyone just, we don't need another, like just bounce at the same time. It was so good. So I think this choice is good. When you said I'm not going to choose hero, my heart did flutter for a second that we're going to get that confessional vindicated. Because I didn't think of that one, and that was on my iPod non-stop in the late 2000s. So, Mike, what do you think about We Don't Need Another Hero?
Oh, I grew up loving the Mad Max movies, and this song I listened to so many times. I absolutely love it. It works so well with the movie, and she is so fucking good in that movie as well.
And beautiful stuff.
Good stuff, Jake. Enjoy work later, dude. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jake.
That was great. Really thought we were gonna get a Spider-Man, so I like swerve, but that was I don't have that on my short list. I had forgotten that one. That is an absolute 80s classic, so I was glad to see that one. Mike, who we got?
So we've only done this once or twice, but since they've asked for it, I'll give it to them. We're bringing on both of them together. We got Bill and we got Bar.
Mm-hmm.
You guys wanted it? Here we go.
Let's go.
All right. Let's fucking party, kids.
Oh, how am I going to wrangle this one? Guys, what is the best song released for a film?
Okay, if I may.
You may.
All right. I need you guys to set your minds back. We were all there. 1972.
Of course.
There's a movie coming out, and they're like, hey, we need a song. They go to a guy, and he's like, oh, no. I'm going to do you one better. I'm not only going to give you a song, I'm going to give you an entire fucking album with not a single miss in it, and it's going to fucking wreck your brains. And that's what Curtis Mayfield did when he wrote the Superfly soundtrack. Fucking, I don't need literally any song off this soundtrack is a goddamn gem of a classic. It's amazing.
Push a man.
Absolute fucking Little Child Running Wild, Freddie's Dead.
Oh my God.
Like boom, boom, boom. Like he went into the studio fucking dunking threes and then put the album out. And not only that, this soundtrack outgrossed its film. That almost never happens. This man
they did the one thing. Because they did the one thing that these cowards in the music and movie industry won't do anymore, and that's release the soundtrack months before the movie comes out.
But no,
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like this is like one of the pinnacle soul albums probably ever. Everything about this is just firing on all cylinders. There's a bit of a disconnect from the message of the album versus the message of the film, but Curtis Mayfield decided to lean into, and really, I think it's usually spoken about in the same tones of like Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, of really tapping into what is going on in the community at the time, the rise of drugs, just everything about it. And he really wonderfully crafts it. And I can listen to this album anytime, and it's fucking amazing. But Superfly, Freddie's Dead, Give Me Your Love, like fucking nothing in this album misses. It's great.
Yeah, this album is dope as hell. Curtis Mayfield just fucking lays it down so smooth. It's like goddamn Skippy peanut butter.
I want him to wrap me in a blanket and tell me it's going to be okay, and I'll believe him.
Yeah, absolutely. Those dulcet tones of his.
Like a blanket.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, I want to bring up, since Payson brought up my song, that motherfucker. Man, I've been stuck between two. Do I go with a song off of a movie that no one remembers that this song's from this movie, or do I go with one of the greatest songs ever made? And you know what? I'm gonna give you both.
Go with the hipster choice. Give me the movie no one knows about. You beautiful bastard. Fuck me with it. Let's go. Come on.
You remember Dr. Dolittle?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Do you remember Eddie Murphy?
I mean, yeah.
I know.
Do you remember Aaliyah? Because Aaliyah recorded Are You That Somebody?
Yeah, here we go.
Aaliyah recorded Are You That Somebody for Dr. Dolittle, and no one remembers that fucking fact. But this song is dope.
We all deleted that horseshit movie from our memory.
But we didn't delete
It took several drunk weekends, but we did it.
But we didn't delete the song from our memories, and that's how good this song is. This song outlasted the movie that it was attached to. Oh my god. So Timbaland's production on this. Yeah, exactly. Timbaland's production on this is some of Timbaland's best work. Even that weird baby noise in this still works completely incredibly well in this. Aaliyah, my god.
That noise freaks me out.
It's
like a Last of Us clicker. I'm like, ugh.
Her control is so good. The way that she's able to just control like her vocals around this kind of like beat, it's incredible. Yeah, this song is one of the greatest songs ever made for a film. Everyone kind of forgets it was made for a film. Also, Gangsta's Paradise.
Was that the second choice?
Dangerous.
Is that the other options?
Yeah. So I get a second choice now since motherfucker over here was.
You got a whole album, Bill. But please go.
Yeah, that's actually fair. Actually, yeah.
No, give me a second.
Gave you 9 gems in a wonderful collection. So no, not really one from a movie, but I'll give you one of my favorite covers of all time of a film theme. And if you're ever familiar with the collected works of one Mike Patton from Faith No More, one of his side projects, Phantomas, did at the movies, and they cover the theme from The Godfather, where he just yells. It's incredible.
Oh, shit.
So, fucking crazy. It's the craziest shit you'll ever hear in your life. So, yeah.
Now, in our post originally, we said bonus points if you come on and discuss the video. But you brought up Gangsta's Paradise, and that is like one of the all-time music song videos.
Oh my god,
elaborate on that a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, Michelle Pfeiffer.
You know she means business because she sits on the chair backwards.
Back.
That's how you know she's going to rap with the kids.
Here we go.
That's
Let me break it down for you. I'm going to fuck you up with some truth.
You've never heard the truth like this before.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
There we go. Now it's more 90s.
Now I'm talking to kids. What's up? Yeah. I feel like an asshole.
Yeah.
Sorry. That is. I am over 14 now.
But absolutely. Oh, and I was just about to bring it up, but Jim just brought it up. The fact that we get that parodied so well in Amish Paradise cracks me up as well with Iris Anderson as Michelle Pfeiffer. It's so good.
Rip. Another rip for Coolio.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, this was a train wreck, as we all do. So,
Hey, look, good times, good times.
yeah, join us next week when we all teach the Australians how to speak Philadelphian.
Oh,
Well, we teach them what a John is. I will
I don't know
fucking
if my
do it.
accent can handle that.
Oh, no. We will, everybody in the chat right now, if you fucking clap your hands or some shit, I don't know how this works. But like, I don't know, like hit a star or a thumb or like, give us $1. If you want to see us teach
Subscribe to their Patreon.
Guys, leave a comment, like, follow the videos on the page, all that.
Send a smoke signal, FedEx us a fax.
Carrier
I don't
pigeon.
know how shit works. Spotify don't care.
Whatever those people do with like the flags.
Smoke signals, everything. Yeah, we gotta go. Guys, thanks for coming on today. That was
Thank
great.
you guys.
Have a good day.
Later.
Also, what is pie eating? Chuck it in the chat. Like, is that the Cobrank? What, like, is that's not the Cobrank goon, is it? Like, now I'm hungry. I have not eaten breakfast this morning, so I am hungry today.
Oh,
Okay.
that's also a good
Dream
one.
Warriors.
Yep, that's what it is.
It looks awesome. It looks fucking nice. Nice. Dream Warriors. Like, no one's gonna come on and do it, but you need to do that bit when you do. Jake the MVP for singing. Yeah, that was. I was really hoping inside that was gonna happen because I cannot sing, and if there was ever an episode I wanted to be able to sing, it would be this one. But Dream Warriors. The only thing I know about that movie, best song. Some other 80s classics, one that just popped into my brain, Never Ending Story.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta bring that up.
Yeah.
Never Ending Story. Like, great. Mike, we haven't even had our choices yet. But if you haven't jumped on yet, we're having a really fun time today. So please hit the link. Come on. Well, the one that my mum, so Jake and I are the same. Mums came through this week. My mum said, what about that one from Mannequin? Because we like Mannequin a lot.
Ooh, yeah.
So I'm like, nothing's going to stop us. And she's like, yeah, that one. Who did that one? I'm like, Starship. Hit them on the motorcycle. Nothing's going to stop us now. Smooth 80s classic. Anything by Powerline Griffin. Well, I have not brought up Disney today.
That's
as you
true.
might have noticed, Mike.
Yeah.
Because controversial choice, especially for me wearing my own doing Disney merch. I don't like the re-releases of songs for Disney movies a lot of the time when they get like a Demi Lovato to release Let It Go for Frozen. Sticks out in my mind the most. So it's nothing against her, but I just want to hear the Idina Menzel version.
Yeah.
You know, so, and they did it in the 90s as well with Beauty and the Beast. I think that was Celine Dion, maybe. I know they re-released Whole New World. Christina Aguilera for Reflection. I do like it, but I want to hear, I think the credit needs to go to the vocal artists who are providing the voice, especially Lea Salonga, who does the Mulan singing voice, but not the Mulan speaking voice. I think more credit should be given to them.
They did
So-
do the
Story
Lion
of the
King
Distance.
Took a Life with the Disney Channel kids from like the early 2000s. Do you remember that thing?
Well, I just didn't need to know that, did I?
Yeah.
Well, Elton John doing the songs makes sense. That's the artist. Like that he wrote the songs. You can release that, but I don't like the pop artist cover. Like I think more credit and royalties need to go to the people that have actually made it popular in the movie. The only other ones would be ones that weren't so much in the film, like True to Your Mulan. Maybe just doing it right, Mulan. True to Your Heart, 98 Degrees. Like that is the song for the film. So I would go that one. Other ones, more 80s I thought was going to pop up. Danger Zone. I thought, hang on. Just before I take anything.
You got a special surprise, a man that rarely ever shows up. We got Nazario. Nazario.
What's up?
There he is.
Thank you for joining us.
I want some credit. I got dressed for this.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. So, what is a great movie song?
I haven't been paying attention, so I don't know if it has come up before. Yes, it's come up before.
Thank you.
Has anybody mentioned "Lose Yourself" by Eminem yet?
No.
Not yet. Please go. Best Oscar-winning song as well. Let's go. What do you got?
And that he refused to play on the Oscars because he thought he had no chance, and it was kind of a token invitation, whatever. And he decided to, go like what was it, 10 years later, and just fucking do it for no reason.
Yeah, that is very true.
And then it's like, yeah, sorry guys, I was late. I love it. Like you can see like all these old white people trying to fist like, you better lose yourself in the house. I'm great. Awkward as shit. But honestly, yeah, actually, that is a very memorable song. Even people who like barely know Eminem know that song because I think it also does what great movie songs do, that they actually get involved in what the plot of the movie is. You're like,
Yes.
you watch this movie, you know who B Rabbit is, who is basically Eminem, but you know, unluckier, I guess, because he's broke. But and then he explains how this battle of the bands things, this writing rap, and it makes him lose yourself and forget the shitty ass life you have with the girl who shits on you with the best friend, and that you get beat up. You better lose yourself. Yeah, basically, like he tells how his life feels, his character's life feels through this song, and it's very integral to the description of the growth of that character, and it's also, you know, memorable as shit. So, yeah.
Definitely like one of the first ones that popped in my head when I was brainstorming things. But Nazari, while we've got you on, I would be amiss if I didn't ask you if there's a song of a more turtley variety that is also a really good movie song in the early 90s. Also of the rapping style.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So if I said the words "go ninja go," that means nothing to you.
It would. I still don't own the Vanilla Ice action figure, but I do have those turtles.
Do they actually have a Vanilla Ice action figure?
When no, they haven't come out with it yet. But
okay.
You know, they actually released these turtles in Target, like in two packs. You can buy like you can buy the two packs with the turtles, right? But they made this special one that it was like a giant VHS box of the second movie that it has all four turtles. Well, when you open that and you remove the packaging, it has a sleeve in the back. And I was like, what is this? I took it out. You know what it is? It's the backdrop from the club with the rap thing. You can make the scene with the turtles, and I have the turtles that have the instruments from, you know, the other set with the music thing, and you can make a pretty accurate thing. You just need the Vanilla Ice doll. So get me that, and it's a great display. Yeah, go ninja, go.
Nazari, thank you so much for coming on and giving us your answers. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Somebody has to pick the good shit. Okay.
Goddamn right.
Now, I remember saying to you, Nazara, that Donatello is my favorite turtle and getting roasted to shit for that. So I'm with Tuig. Donnie's the best. But I need to know who Jim likes. If rap sucks, then who does Jim like? Like, let's get Turtle on this at the end of the show today. No, he's the sweetheart and he does machines. It's great. Mike, some more. Well, do you mind if I keep going with my?
Oh yeah, hit him.
80s Danger Zone. Take My Breath Away. Two absolute bangers from Top Gun. Like, I really thought, yes, Dummy Squad, let's go. Another one that checks out. Definitely the Ninja Turtles or whatever personality type you are. Like, it is just fact. Like, it is the BuzzFeed personality quiz. Like, which turtle are you? A really big one I thought of. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. But Armageddon.
Yes. Oh, 1000%.
Huge song. And another one that definitely
put in the movie in probably the worst spot of all time. Her father singing that song over that scene, probably not a good approach to where to put that song, but you know.
Another one that sticks out in my mind, especially for having an amazing music video, because I love when they integrate the scenes from the film into the video. And I thought Jake was going to take this one, possibly, maybe. All My Women Who Independent Throw Your Hands Up at Me. Independent Women from Charlie's Angels by Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Definitely, I love it. Like even like My Girl G Destiny, like let's go like Charlie's Angels. Come on, like when you have the movie in your lyrics, like it's great. I love all the scenes of them. Like
There it is.
I love the scenes of Destiny's Child, sort of because it's the three of them. They can definitely imitate. Like there it is. Well, you had an amazing choice. Like so, I have to bring this one up. Yeah, definitely for that music video integration. Al had mentioned earlier, this is Will Smith's career, is releasing movie songs. So Men in Black, I remember seeing that music video even before like the movie releasing. Like that was great promo for it. And then Nod Your Head for the second one. And then of course Wild Wild West. Oh yeah, good one. It's Magic Dance, you twat. And it doesn't, I don't know if it counts. Sorry, this is a good one. Because like we talked about Go Ninja, I always call it Go Ninja Go. It's not that, but it's that. These songs at the end of the film, I remember, Mike, you and I watched Family Values, and I'm like, what the shit is this? And then calling out to Alan, I'm like, Alan, do you remember when we watched this about this MC Hammer song at the end of the film? Because that is random as hell, and that's one I think would like to be wiped from existence nearly. Like no one really remembers that was a thing. Like you remember Addams Family Values, but not that song. Some really fire ones. Good choice. I'm gonna spit this out quickly before someone else jumps back on. I love the late 2000s, early 10s when we got a lot of great teen movie ones. So Decode by Paramore for Twilight, I love. Safe and Sound already got brought up before. New Perspective, Panic at the Disco for Jennifer's Body, great video as well. I loved Neutron Star Collision would be my favorite by Muse for a Twilight franchise. Like these teen YA franchises really did produce some awesome singles for it. Mike, who have we got back again? Take us back.
Bar asked if he can come on one more time, so I obliged. Bar, what do you got?
Bar?
I'm gonna need to use my colon for this one. And they say that a hero will save us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. Yeah, that's all you got for me.
Cheers. Love it. Now I want Vindicated. I wanted Vindicated as the thing though. I need the opposite. I need someone to come on super nasally to do the Death Row Confession of Vindicated me. Oh, good choice. Definitely some great Pixar ones, but none that was like a huge selling single off the top of my head that I can think for Pixar, unfortunately. Great songs in the movie. Also, to a comic book franchise that that I was surprised didn't get brought up is Batman for Bat Dance by Prince and Kiss from a Rose by Seal.
Yes.
Like two other amazing songs. Like Kiss from a Rose, I was flabbergasted when I found out that was from Batman Forever. And that video, Nicole Kidman being there for whatever the fuck reason she was in that movie for, like, I think those are great ones too. And then I like some classics as well. So something like Que Sera Sera by Doris Day, I think is another classic movie staple. Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Did not know that was Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid forever. That is definitely one that I think you hear before you've even seen the film. Moon River with Audrey Hepburn, that one's a little bit inexplicably tied together. And not released as a single, but one that I think has gone on to live in perpetuity. The Way You Look Tonight with Fred Astaire from Swing Time when he sings to Ginger Rogers. We know why. Okay, yes. And some more recent cartoons that I thought had really good CD singles. Did not have that written down. That is a good one. That is definitely a good one. Happy from Despicable Me 2, I think took on a life of its own.
Yeah.
Can't Stop the Feeling, Justin Timberlake. As I said, it's great when you get a musician in your film to do a voice because they're going to do a tie-in song. And I think that's one that's transcended as well. Better When I'm Dancing from the Peanuts movie, I think is just really cute and works good in the film when the Charlie Brown at the dance scene and the dancing. I think that's a really good one. Mike, what is some that you thought of?
So it's a bunch of 80s ones, but Back to the Future, we got Back in Time and Power of Love. We got
Definitely.
Don't You Forget About Me, Breakfast Club. That surpassed
Classic.
the fucking movie 100%. We got Goonies Are Good Enough. Fuck the
Yes.
Goonies, mate. That fucking music video is badass with the fucking pro wrestlers showing up. And then Lost in the Shadows from Lost Boys, which has a badass music video that implements scenes from the movie with it.
Bond. So I just want to chat on Lost Boys though. No sexy saxophone man for Cry Little Sister.
Cry Little Sister, yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah, Cry Little Sister as well.
But Ghostbusters as well.
1 and 2 both have songs from it. Yeah.
But Ghostbusters, that song makes the film in a way like if you say Ghostbusters, you immediately go do like it's synonymous with it. Bond songs. I like a lot of Bond songs. I like Skyfall, but my favorite would be Nobody Does It Better. Carly Simon written by Marvin Hamlish. I think that's the all-time classic for me. Mike, what are some of your favorite Bond songs?
That would actually be my pick as well.
Get that. You can say that because I said it. Live and Let Die being the other one with Wings, like that like gets you jazzed. Mike, this was a great show today. We have to. So Tui, last one. Exactly. Twilight. Say whatever you will about the franchise. 1,000 Years for part 2, and then It Will Rain for part 1. Breaking Dawn. Like they really did great.
Oh yeah, the songs are great.
That film. Yeah. Songs are great. We got to talk about our challenge because I've been watching a shit ton this week. So.
Oh yeah.
So Mike, this week I have done a movie from 1933. We watched The Invisible Man.
Okay.
Awesome. Because Alan and I are trying to do all the songs mentioned in science fiction double feature from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, okay.
So just in case you didn't know, Claude Rains was the Invisible Man. Movies on a train. I did The Lady Vanishes. So I could have put that in my Hitchcock, but I decided to do that in my train movie. A sequel, I did Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. So close to being able to put it in my 3-hour pick, but could not. So it goes in sequel. A movie on Roger Ebert's Great Movies list. I did Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Also goes to my U52 Joe Crawford watch, which was great. And then more crossover. A film on the 2022 Sight and Sound list. I watched La Dolce Vita, and I have not stopped talking about it for the last 2 days, as you know. I think every 20 minutes I was messaging you like, Mike, you're gonna watch this. Mike, you're gonna love this. But also my Italian film for U52. A movie with a song you love. I mentioned it last week. I couldn't find anywhere for it. I'm putting Toy Story in there. Especially because we went and saw it on the big screen with the orchestra underneath. And You've Got a Friend in Me is like an all-timer. Like that's just a beautiful song. A movie you believe gets too much praise or hype. I watched An Affair to Remember and just didn't live up to it for me. Like that's touted as one of the all-time greatest romances. Like I loved the actors, but a tad too melodramatic for my liking. And that's me this week. How did you go?
I only did a few because I was doing a lot of other different things I had to finish. Like I was finishing up Tom Cruise and stuff like that. So I did a movie from 1993, In the Name of the Father, and then I did where is it? It's number a film from the 2022 Sight and Sound list. I did Ran. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh no, that was from yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is Ran. Yes.
Yeah, Joseph's going to be so pleased. Like that was so great.
And I also did that for the Criterion Challenge as well. Nice. And then I did what did I do for? I did Bill's new one, which was Tourist Trap from 1979, which was under film with Lena Quigley, which I really love from Return of the Living Dead. So I was very happy to see that. And then I did for the View 52 challenge for Picture This. I did My Man Godfrey for the Screwball comedy.
Nice. I like that one. Guys, banners going across the bottom. Buy our shit.
Yes, always buy our shit.
Get your Hostess with the Mostest t-shirts. New episode dropped today. I don't like promoting myself, so there's that.
Oh, no, yeah. You definitely go check out her episode.
And just a big thank you to everyone who comes on and joins us. This is just the nicest way to start my Saturday morning. I hope it's a great way to end your week to come and hang out with us on here. Hang on, shit, it's like. Does Spence want to jump on super duper?
Yeah, if you want to jump on,
are they chuck the link
while we're
in the
waiting
chat.
to see if they will jump on, Aaron messaged me. He couldn't make it tonight, but he wanted to do Until the End of the World by U2 for the movie Until the End of the World, which he told me that I should really see because it has Sam Neill. So I'm going to watch that on Monday. Promise I will watch that on Monday. But yeah, I love that
Also-
song. I've not seen the movie, but I love the song.
I didn't say like my pick. It was like in the middle of my notes.
Oh,
Text.
yeah.
Okay, so I had a brainstorm last night, and I'm like, okay, what are some other singles that I just remember being amazing in my childhood? That's okay. I'm gonna do one in your honor. From Pokemon, the first movie. I do not know why this was the song released for it. Don't Say You Love Me by M2M. Have you heard this song?
Yes. Oh yeah.
So this is
I
on my
remember.
Spotify too.
Yeah.
So I don't know why this soundtrack went off, but it was really actually a good soundtrack for this film. This song has nothing to do with Pokemon and nothing to do with the themes of the movie.
No.
But I just love it. And this is like peak 90s of why is this thing with this thing? Because like it does not mash, but I just like it. And just that video also I think it integrates with like scenes from the movie of like Ash being turned to stone and Pikachu crying. So like that just made me tear up and stuff. But this was an inexplicable pairing, so I had to bring up Don't Say You Love Me.
Perfect.
We've got House Party next week. We'll see you all next week. Thanks
Yes.
for joining us today, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.